Thank you, IBC, for the Global Prayer Week, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. The coronavirus is the biggest challenge to humanity and has got us all locked indoors inside our own homes. Some say it's the birth of a new world, and birth is painful. But we have caused a lot of pain to the earth, and maybe it's time now for rebalancing. I've written a book on Nagarjuna, and I'm very honored that His Holiness the Dalai Lama gave me the foreword to it. In that he said that the Indian people from ancient times have practiced non-violence, pluralism and tolerance, and these are of great value to the world today. Nagarjuna put the spotlight on interdependence, and the Buddha, who was an Indian prince, would have been enculturated in the Indian philosophy, where there's reverence for all animate and inanimate things. But we lost that reverence for the earth. As global envoy of the IBC, it was my honor to host a lunch for His Holiness the Dalai Lama when he was in London on his 80th birthday visit. He gave a teaching on business ethics to the invited guests, who counted among them billionaires and millionaires, so that was quite appropriate. But he also gave us moments of joy by sharing memories. For instance, he said, when he was a small child and studying, it posed a problem for his tutors when he was not paying attention to his studies. But how do you beat the Dalai Lama, even if he's only 6 or 8 years old? So they created a whip with holy yellow silk threads. And he laughed when he recounted, saying, it was a holy whip, but I suffered holy pain. The teachings of Nagarjuna are very complex and vast. But he also said, you dwell among the causes of death like a butter lamp standing in a strong breeze. And the coronavirus has already claimed the lives of 300,000 people in a very short time. Buddhist environmental ethics are not meant just to be locked up inside the covers of sacred texts or in the robes of monks and monasteries. They have to be practiced on the street and in our daily lives, and the hour is now. Human actions, good, bad, moral, immoral, impact the environment, and the environment impacts us. My charity, Lily Against Human Trafficking, works for the most exploited and abused women and girls. We run sheltered homes and education for the poorest through free schools, to free them from slavery, because we are not free unless they are free. We are part of the same energy. And some of these children have gone on to high-paid jobs in IT sectors through our projects in India, and we have in Nepal and UK too. Now I've written a book on the theme of my charity, which is mother and child. The title is Dear Mama. And I'm fortunate because the Dalai Lama has again been very kind to me and given a letter to his mother. This is a collection of letters from eminent personalities and their intimate letters to their own mothers. And he writes that although my mother, Amala, may have been illiterate, I experienced her immense compassion. Today, I have no hesitation in proclaiming that whatever warm-heartedness I may possess is derived originally from Amala. And he goes on to say, while men and women are fundamentally equal, I feel women have an important role in making the 21st century a period of peace. And our Prime Minister, the Indian Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Bhai Modi, has also given me a letter. And he says that I hope this book will inspire readers to commit themselves to furthering the cause of women's empowerment. Sir Cliff Richard, that pop icon, writes to his mother, although death is not fair, she is no longer there, but he's written to her and said, you whom I can never forget and will always love. In the 21st century, we live in knowledge economies, and here men and women are equal. When so much information is available on the internet and is delivered to our desks, when levels of education are so high, gender does not count. The real karmic task of the 21st century is to reconcile spirit and matter. Now the scales will have to be balanced. We as human beings have fought many wars on earth, colored the seas and the sand red with the blood of millions, choked the oceans with plastic. And there is retribution. Maybe the law of karma is staring us in the face. Someone said, karma never forgets an address. And by the way, this came to me on WhatsApp. So in this Global Prayer Week, let us pledge to honor the master plan for the universe that includes everybody, sentient and non-sentient beings, and not just human beings. Thank you.